Alright guys, some hunting tips. Since we're out here, it's September 1st during the day. I've been putting some long hours in. Actually ended up going catfishing last night. Did pretty good. Got to over 30 inches, but now we're in the ginseng. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you some tips, alright? Okay, notice I'm looking uphill. I'm standing in all this stinging nettle right now. It's pretty hateful, actually. If I can get it in, there's the stinging nettle. See it? Alright, got it right down here by my feet, too. But, if you look up the hill, you're scanning. Do you see those red berries in the middle of the screen? I don't know what they are, but it could be sang. So let's go up and check. Alright guys, we're up here, and I was right. Look at that group of berries and the size of that plant. So guys, I hope I'm helping you out with this video. I know a lot of people yell and scream that I make videos on how to hunt ginseng here in the Appalachian Mountains. And yeah, you know, you have all kinds of crazies out there. And you get into what they consider their sang patch when you're on private ground. It's kind of crazy, but they get pretty hateful. I always make sure I stay prepared, you know. But there's definitely sang on this hedge. Now, what I really want to do is head down the hill. Because I know the berries roll down that way. There's sang coming down that way. Sang coming down that way. I'm definitely going to go in and check that bottom over there. Like I said, this is an old plant. You go uphill, and there's probably the mother plant. The one that started dropping them. If she's still there. You know, it can happen, you know. But ginseng is highly sought after here in the Appalachian Mountains. She might have been taken a long time ago, and this is the bloodline. But basically, you want to follow, you find a vein, and you look for the rest of the vein before you start even trying to think about taking the big plants. You want to mark them, walk around, look. You want to scan the area, and you want to mark out the plants, the bigger plants, and then go uphill. Berries roll downhill. Just a natural deal. And berries fall, they get in these little grooves and they run downhill. So, let's see what we come out with, alright? I came uphill, and then look at all that red laying in there. That's why I say make sure you carry a stick or something with you. There's a 4-pronger laying right there. The stem doesn't look that thick, but it's a real inhospitable rocky ground. And there's berries down in by that tree. I don't know if I can get an angle on. And they're rolling downhill. There's some there. And there's some down there. So, I might have passed up some. Look. There's a berry down there. So if I was a guessing man, I'd say that ran down this hill and right over to where I found those plants right down there. Most of your time is going to be spent digging. It shouldn't be looking. If you're looking, you should have been scouting. So, keep that in mind. Take your time digging it out. Don't rip a bunch of it off. You're just hurting yourself, especially if it's for yourself. I mean, I don't sell. I used to. But now I'm into taking ginseng. I use it for my health. So, guys, let's go see what those other plants are down there. Alright guys, so after the first day, I wanted to let you guys see these. A couple nice, not massive, but nice hosses, I call them. This one was actually chewed off by the deer, but just a real good root. Can't tell. You got to make sure you get all those little trailers, guys. Those are what you want. Get those too, but look at that thing the size of my hand even. Just nice. But then, came upon this guy. Just gnarly. Look at that thing. Gnarly ginseng. He did have a wound on him, but There it is, the size of my hand. That was a real nice 4-pronger. I only dig 4-prongers because I don't dig for weight. I dig for my own use, but this one, pretty decent age. Where I'm at, I've found pretty old plants. This one's not that old, but it's just massive. Of course, I use these to make tea with. I just keep a couple of them. I got some greens laying here. No berries. That's for all your lawbreakers, Pennsylvania. But thought I'd just show you guys my 2 biggest roots for the first day of 2025. Thought you guys might like to see that. All right, keep foraging.